The Venezuelan lawmakers have delayed a final vote on a landmark amnesty bill that is aimed at ending the use of the courts to silence dissent after failing to agree on how it should be implemented.
Lawmakers who support postponing at second reading the Amnesty for Democratic Coexistence bill, which has been approved up to Article 6, please manifest it with the usual sign. It's unanimously approved, and we will continue the discussion in the next ordinary session next week.
The proposed law will clear charges against the opponents of former President Nicolas Maduro and also his predecessor Hugo Chavez, spanning nearly about 3 decades. It has already passed a first reading in the National Assembly and was expected to be approved after a second debate. But disagreements between pro-government and opposition lawmakers have stalled the process. The dispute centers on whether those eligible for amnesty must appear in the courts to formally request it. The lawmakers have in fact agreed to continue the debate on the 19th of February. Now, outside of the assembly, students and families of the prisoners filled the streets of Caracas on the National Youth Day, demanding for the immediate release of all remaining political prisoners.
As long as there are political prisoners, there can be no amnesty. They can't release 1, 2, 3. They must all be freed immediately. That's what students think. We want to be with our people, who are only in jail for expressing themselves. We don't want to be judged for thinking differently.
Now, according to the rights group Foro Penal, more than 400 political prisoners have been freed since December, but over 600 still remain behind bars. The bill will erase the charges such as treason, terrorism and incitement to hatred, accusations widely used against critics of the government. Attorney General Tarek William Saab said that the amnesty should apply equally to the opposition figures and government loyalists, including Maduro himself. It would also lift the political bans on several opposition leaders, and amongst them is the Nobel Peace Prize laureate Maria Corina Machado, who is currently living in exile in the United States and has expressed a desire to return home. The amnesty bill is the centerpiece of reforms launched by the acting president Delcy Rodriguez, following Maduro's capture by the U.S. Special Forces during a deadly 3rd of January raid in the capital. Now, Delcy Rodriguez assumed power with the backing of the U.S. President Donald Trump under an agreement that includes U.S. oversight of Venezuela's oil sales. In a recent interview, Delcy Rodriguez said that she's fully committed to holding free and fair elections with a timeline that is to be decided through future political dialogue.
Venezolano, por el